Well, good afternoon, and here you find me out this time for an actual hike and a bit of wild camping. This is something I've been wanting to do for a while now, and it was just working out when the best time to fit it in is, so I've decided now. So as you'll have seen from some of the B-roll at the beginning, I've got the bus and I've come out to Patterdale, which is the bottom end of Ullswater, and it's not actually where I've come isn't that far from where the last video was done, which I was out last week in Deepdale. It's just a bit further down the road from Patterdale. As you're going that way, it's on the right of the road, and I'm heading off to the left. So the plan so far is that we'll work our way up to Angle Tarn, and that's where we're going to camp, and hopefully we might get a nice sunrise or sunset. We'll have to see, but that's the only real plan. What we'll come across on the way and what we see on the way, I'm not quite sure, so we'll head up that way, and depending on what time we actually get there, we may go to the top of one of the peaks around. We'll see. I don't think I'm going to get a superbly brilliant image of the Tarn, because I would imagine when I get up there I'm not going to be the only one up there. So anyway, that's the plan, to camp out at Angle Tarn tonight. So it may well end up being two videos, this part one being today and going up there and sitting at camp and that, and then part two being sunrise, a bit of exploration, and then coming down. So not quite sure what's going to happen apart from where we're going to camp. So I'll stop rambling and we'll see you a little bit later. Right, well, we've come up to this high point, this cairn on the way. I thought it might make a viewpoint of where we might be able to get a composition. And what I want to do is try and show, as I go around with the camera, show the map on the phone as well. And you can see there we're at Rake Crag. You can see the big arrow showing where we are, and you can see in the distance there, if I zoom out a bit and straighten it up, that's Ullswater in the distance, and down there in front of it is Patterdale, and we've come up the path this way to this hawse, which is Patterdale Hawse, and you can see in the distance there is Place Fell, which is a Wainwright and a big mountain. So what I was thinking, as I haven't really got any plans for tomorrow, that hopefully we'll get some nice early morning images, and once we've broken camp and if the weather's suitable, we might go up Place Fell, because as you can see there's Ullswater there. We might get some views down Ullswater, and if we look over there looking towards the Pennines, I don't know whether you can see, there's a bit of water, and that's the far end of Ullswater, and that's Patterdale going down there, heading that way. Where we're eventually going, I think that might be up there, Angle Tarn Pikes. We'll maybe have a look at that, and Angle Tarn is somewhere in that direction. But if we come round here, what we have got round here, you can see there where we are, and then Bridge End, and then we're looking down Deepdale. So that's where the last video was from, Deepdale. So what I might try and do is see if we can get some sort of good composition with the mountains and Deepdale. I think that might be quite nice. So we'll have a go at that. So that's enough rambling and talking about where we are. So anyway, we'll see you shortly. Right, well, there we've set up our composition. It's quite a wide one. We've got the actual valley is not dissimilar to what you're seeing on the video. You've actually got Deepdale to the left of the image, but then you've got these crags in front, which I can't remember off the top of my head the name of them, and the way the sun and the light is catching I thought was quite whatever. So I might take a few different ones as the light moves and changes, and we'll see what we get. So yeah, if it's any good, we'll put it up on the video. And I did, before I did this, I did take one looking at Woolswater. I don't think that'll turn out quite as well, but we're up here, so we might as well take them. We've lugged this camera. I think I'm out of practice carrying the weight with the camping gear, even though I've lost a few items camera wise. I've gained stuff camping wise. So yeah, if they're any good, we'll put them up on the video, and we'll see you a little bit later. Right, well, we've made it to the tarn, as you can see there, and we've come up a little bit of a height. I'm hoping from here in the morning the light should be coming over where I'm looking now, so there's at least 6 other people around. So, and what I thought I might do this evening is go up there somewhere. That's where I think I'll get the best light. So I think, but we need to just have a look around here, work out where we're going to put the tent, etc. Get the water heater on, and let's get a cup of coffee. So yeah, so I'll have a wander around, work out where we're going to put the tent, etc., and we'll see you a bit later. Right, well, we're getting settled in. We've got the tent up, you can see there. Just got the sleeping bag in, just getting some air back into it and being squashed up. It should be quite cosy. As you probably have seen, I don't know when I put the B-roll up, I've made a coffee and we're drinking that. And we've boiled some water, and our tea is just cooking, as it were, the chicken curry. So we'll see how that does. And then we're going to pack everything into the tent we don't particularly need with us, and we're going to head off with the camera, etc. I think we're going to go over there, because I think the light is going to be in that direction. So yeah, we'll have a we'll have our tea, and then we'll get sorted out, and we'll go and try and find somewhere to do a composition. So anyway, we'll see you a little bit later. Right, we've worked our way over to the other side. As you can see, the tarns down there have come to a higher point. If you look across, now it's a bit difficult with this wide angle lens on this camera, but if you look across there, that's where the tent is. I have taken some video on the stills camera with the 70 to 200 on, so as I'm talking I'll put that up to show where the tent is. I'm quite well hidden, it's not obvious where I am. It's an interesting evening. You can see if we go over there, that's the brightest part. I think that's where the sun's actually going to be setting. At the moment there's no colour, it's fairly, yeah, it's interesting. So I'm trying to take some, if we just go and look at the back of the camera there, yeah, you can see I'm taking some per my video from it'd be a month ago now, poor light, try some ultra long monochrome exposures. Well, certainly trying long exposures, see what we'll get. This one we're talking about 4 minutes, and hopefully we'll get some movement in the cloud, and we'll see what happens. I have taken some sort of standard exposure images, so yeah, whatever's the best will come up. I mean, as you can see, if I come back a bit, yeah, it's quite nice with the reflections in the tarn. I mean, it's fairly still, so yeah, we'll see how we get on, and that. So yeah, it's quite I mean, it's a very pleasant evening. I mean, I've had my tea, so when I get back to the tent, it's just a case of getting in and going to bed. I have got some snacks if I'm feeling a bit peckish when we get back. So anyway, I am beginning to ramble, so I'll stop there, and we'll possibly see you a little bit later. Right, we're back at the tent, and we're going to call it an evening now. Yeah, it's getting dark outside. I'm not quite sure how the white balance is going to work in here. With I'm using my head torch to give some light as well. So yeah, it's been a good day. I think we've got some reasonable images. You'll have seen them by now. I'm going to bring this video to an end, and tomorrow the second day will be a separate video. So yeah, if you've enjoyed it, please click the thumbs up. If you like what I'm doing, why not subscribe? And please, if there's anything, please do comment. I do answer all comments, and much appreciate them, particularly if you're suggesting I should do something particular, or you like something particular, or you don't. So yeah, it's been a good day. I was surprised how many people there are camping here. I must admit, there's probably getting on for a dozen tents, including myself. So yeah, but as I say, sunset wasn't brilliant. Hopefully I'll set the alarm quite early, wake up, and if sunrise is any good, hopefully we'll get some nice images there. So anyway, we'll see you in the morning, which will be on the next video.